In this short video, you'll learn the 5 keys to stopping premature ejaculation. There she is, a beautiful woman with a body that won't stop turning you on. Your adrenaline is rushing, your heart is pounding, you're anticipating what's going to happen next. All systems are go. And we have liftoff. It's happening, things are looking good, she's enjoying it, things are really heating up. But then, like a flash of lightning, it all fizzles out. Premature ejaculation strikes again. The electricity in the air fades to that of disappointment and embarrassment. No matter how hopeful you are at getting back in the game, you know it's over. She then gives you the typical, "It's okay." But deep inside, you knew that you blew it. After several scenarios like this playing out, the idea of anticipating sex almost turns into dread. All because of premature ejaculation. You are not alone. Statistics show premature ejaculation is a regular problem for 20 to 40% of all men. Despite what you've been told or what you might think about yourself, there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. And it's not your fault. However, as long as you are stricken with the curse of premature ejaculation, this problem won't get any better. In fact, it can severely damage your sex life and your relationships. Not only have relationships fallen apart by premature ejaculation, but it's even turned passionate marriages into sad divorces, or even worse, a heart-wrenching affair. I want to introduce you to a simple solution that has already helped thousands of men. It's virtually 100% effective, and you can see results by tonight. The link below will give you lots more about it, but here's the 5 reasons why you may be suffering from premature ejaculation. By the way, I learned this all from a sex therapist who for years was struggling with this himself, even though he was teaching all the other methods you'll find out there to his clients. Because he's known the pain of this experience himself, he studied the subject of premature ejaculation for years, and to put everything together, he learned and developed for men across the world to take advantage of. And just to be clear, it's not about any gimmicks, pills, or creams. Here are the 5 reasons why you may be suffering from premature ejaculation. One reason could be that as an adolescent, the masturbation habits you developed may have led to this. Typically, adolescents masturbate with the intention of reaching orgasm quickly. Thus, premature ejaculation has been wired into your system. That's one of the reasons you haven't been able to shake it. You need to be rewired by learning some specific techniques. Now the second reason, let's face it, we'd all like to make love for hours. But there's one problem with that. The body actually sees sex as a means to reproduce. Therefore, your body is going to try and reproduce as fast and efficiently as possible. It's a survival of the species mechanism. This is one of the main reasons why premature ejaculation affects a lot of younger men. They actually tend to be healthier and produce more hormones, thus they have a more efficient reproductive system and survival mechanism. We'll talk about this in hormones more in a moment. The third cause of premature ejaculation is from the inability to handle and control intense arousal and sexual stimulation. Once arousal reaches a certain tipping point, it becomes almost impossible to hold back ejaculation. But when you can tweak a few mental and physical tactics and learn some fundamental techniques, you can push your tipping point farther and farther so you last longer and longer. The fourth cause is from being too sensitive. Some men are just too sensitive to handle prolonged stimulation. That lasting just seems out of the question. Well, the good news is that it isn't. This can be reversed with a few weeks of techniques that can retrain your ejaculatory reflex and nerves to tolerate longer durations of stimulation. The fifth is simple misinformation about the body and how the ejaculation process works. The ticket to your success is to learn and apply specific knowledge and techniques. Once you become aware of this information, you'll be 10 times better off controlling ejaculation. So how do I get this problem fixed for good? This entails a 3-pronged process that safely rewires your ejaculatory reflex. It also gives you the knowledge and techniques you need to permanently rid yourself of this nuisance once and for all. On one prong, we focus on mental control. various emotions, thoughts, and perceptions are proven to cause premature ejaculation. What you bring to the table mentally will be a determining factor of how long you last. On the second prong, we focus on regulating certain hormones that help cause early ejaculation. This is very important to you if you want to keep the triggers of premature ejaculation at bay. Natural chemicals released into the body contribute to premature ejaculation. This is because certain chemical reactions in the body cause emotions and affect your mental state. These reactions put your body and mind in a state where it feels it needs to ejaculate, a survival of the species reaction. Two of these key chemicals are dopamine and serotonin, and both play an important role in your ejaculatory reflex. It's important to understand that when you have high levels of dopamine and testosterone, more common in younger males, this contributes to premature ejaculation. On the flip side, high levels of serotonin do the opposite. In fact, serotonin is proven to help delay the ejaculation process. But as you can imagine, maintaining a low dopamine level while maintaining a high serotonin level during sex is tricky, and there's a good reason for it. So we want to get you a solution to help boost your serotonin levels, such as dieting tips, supplements that help. There's actually only a few that really work, and plenty more that will give you a better understanding of serotonin and its role in premature ejaculation. At the link below, we have some great tips to help regulate the release of dopamine so that you don't get excited too fast. By the way, this is perfectly safe to do, just as lifting weights or experiencing more testosterone from doing so is also safe. On the third prong, we focus on the aspects of physical mastery. There are so many things that you should and shouldn't do physically if you want to control and delay ejaculation. So much more to share with you that you can't put in this short video. At the link below, we'll share with you the 4 stages of arousal and how they affect when you ejaculate. The astonishing facts about what's going on in your head that can literally make or break your performance, and how to deal with it by fixing your mental game and mindset. Whether or not you should use visualization during sex. How to engage in foreplay in a way that will prevent premature ejaculation instead of quickening it. A sexual technique that will bring her intense pleasure while at the same time raising your serotonin levels to give you more lasting power and confidence. How to control your heart rate so you can put the brakes on premature ejaculation. A number of emergency techniques for when it's needed during the first few days of your training. A 4-step breathing technique you can use immediately to delay ejaculation. One of these is to sharply inhale, putting your emphasis on the inhale and then completely relaxing when you exhale. This one's very cool. How to strengthen your erection even after you ejaculate so you can get back in the game with no downtime. Also, which sex positions make you ejaculate faster and which ones help to delay it. How to train the glands, the head of the penis, to handle intense stimulation. The hypersensitivity of the glands is a major cause of premature ejaculation. Also, a modern approach to the same secret techniques coveted by ancient sex practitioners. Good old Tantra and Taoist practices have a lot to teach us here. The 4 types of male to multiple orgasms, and how to have them so that you can last as long as you want. Click the link below to go to the website where we've collected all this for you so you can last longer, have more pleasure for you and her, starting tonight.